What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Zebec, ZBCN today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, you guys, and let's get into it. So last time we talked about ZBCN, it was on Saturday. It's Monday now, so it would have been this high here. Let me just put a little line right there, right here, right. And I believe I remember saying that we would probably, based on the 4-hour RSI, yeah, we'd consolidate, come back up, find some bearish divergence, something like that. Exactly what we did here, and we'd have one more run up that would see a higher high, and then we'd sell off. So ZBCN right now, today Monday, is up 12%, and that's nice. You've been moving up over the last three. I mean, dude, you're unstoppable. It's phenomenal, but you're probably at a stopping point now. I'm very confident that ZBCN is at a stopping point. You'll probably pull back from here. You're at the 90s, man. I mean, even if you close today, Red, you're still at the 90s. It's crazy. You finally did it. You finally did it with your RSI. What did you do? You got above this area of resistance. You saw the prophecy has been fulfilled. You've gone up. You've seen new highs. It's phenomenal. And who am I to say that you stop here? You absolutely could continue to grow, but I would expect that you stop here. I want to see if you see any significance on the fibs. Let's see. High there. That was not the high to the low here. Give me the high, give me the high, give me the high. Come on now, get it. Ah, come on. There we go. High to low, just shy of the 1886. So what I will say is, if ZBCN was to go higher, I would think that you stop at 0057 to 0065, something in this area here, right? That'd be the expectation. I would assume that I probably called for that price area in my live stream. I can't remember exactly, but it would make a lot of sense to go there. The fact that you stopped shy isn't necessarily encouraging. It's not a bad thing, dude. Who cares? You moved up so much. I don't care that you stopped shy. It's just weird to stop here. It's fine that you did. Your 4-hour RSI does have lower lows in it, so maybe here you do get one last push higher. You get, instead of bearish divergence, you get double bearish divergence, another lower high, and then you move down. Sometimes with these exceptional moves, you do get some exceptional divergence, and double bearish divergence might be what you're ultimately looking for. So honestly, whereas I thought I was going to make this video saying that was the high, I think you actually have a little bit more to go. I think you will go to 0057. You're at 0049 now, so 0057 to 0065, somewhere in this area. You're almost there. With the RSI looking the way it is, I would expect you're either there by the end of today or sometime tomorrow, and then starting tomorrow and going into Wednesday, that'll be the time to recover. Okay, so Tuesday, Wednesday will likely be the day that you top off, somewhere in Tuesday or somewhere on Wednesday. I would think that's the area that you top off, and then Wednesday, Thursday would be the time that you, or if not tomorrow, Tuesday would be the time that you start to correct. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. Maybe you do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You'll be at, I would say Tuesday, Wednesday, you're at the top. Tuesday, Wednesday, you'll also start to correct one way or another. But I do think you go a little bit higher. The 4-hour RSI looks pretty good. Let's look at the 1 hour. Look at the 1 hour real quick. 1 hour's got lower lows, higher lows in the price, finding support at prior resistance. You look good. You look actually really good. Yeah. You do look like you want more. So you probably do continue a little bit, just a little bit higher. But again, nothing moves in a straight line forever. You're basically moving in a straight line here for the last week. So your time has come. You're going to move up a little bit more, and then you're going to find resistance. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days green in a row. That's fantastic, man. That's absolutely amazing. What about this all-time high to low here? What are you doing? Let's see. High to low. Give it to me. Let's go. There we go. Right at the 1272. Yes, yes. Is that 1414 right at the 200 level? It is. It's right there. You might go all the way up to 0065, you guys. That'd be crazy, because you're already up so much. So the idea of just pumping another 33%, that's just crazy. But something between 33% and 18-20%, that's probably what you have left to go. And then you'll correct. Where are you going to correct to? That's a great question. My assumption would be you probably come all the way back down to your all-time highs. So not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Is it a good time to sell? It's the best time to sell in your entire life of ZBCN. It probably is, but it'll probably go up higher if you just wait like a day, half a day. You wait like 12 hours. I bet you'll have a better price to sell, maybe. I want to look at that 1 hour time frame just to be sure again. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see here. FET is a top mover today on Coinbase, apparently. I like it. Yeah, I think you're going to move up, man. I think if you were to go lower, you would have done it. You have every reason to go lower, but you're not done yet. This is telling me this move's not done yet. A little bit higher to go. Make it up with that double bearish divergence. Yeah, so that makes sense. I don't think that you're at a good area to buy, even if you do have 20 to 30% left in your move. Obviously, you're at the highs here. I think if you wait to buy, you will have a better opportunity in a few days, maybe even in a week. If you wait to sell, you'll also probably have a better opportunity. None of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't let me stop you from buying or selling whatever it is you want to sell. Let's see here. Zebec, ZBCN. Nope, not M, ZBCN. That's a $388 million market cap. You got a lot. You're at a low market cap, man. You got a lot of room to grow by the end of the cycle. So I definitely don't assume that this is it for you. But you're not going to move up in a straight line all the way through, right? That's the only point I'm trying to convey. Where you're going to pull back to, what I keep getting distracted from, is probably your all-time highs at 00337, which going from your 1272, I'm going to delete this just so I can make it more concise. Going from your 1272 down to your 100 is pretty uncommon, but you see that in bullish circumstances. I'd say you're in a pretty bullish circumstance right now, so seeing that is very possible. You could find support above it too. That happens sometimes. If you, we'll know, right? This is the target area, but you can absolve yourself of that. If you just consolidate like this right below the 1272, we'll know like in a week that you're not going down here. If you see behavior like this, this is not a target anymore. You know what I mean? And we'll be able to make that call before it continues on to its next phase higher. But it is very common with the 1272, not just to hit the 100, but to actually go to the 886 or 786 area. Okay, you've pumped phenomenally, ZBCN. You've pumped phenomenally. And I know that from here, and actually from an overall high, calling for a 47% to a 56% drop might seem intense, but welcome to crypto. This stuff happens. I'm not saying that it will happen, but just hear me out. If this were to be the case, because I'm not saying what I'm expecting right now. What I'm expecting is you to go to the go to your 100 area, find support at your all-time high, your prior all-time high. That's what I'm expecting. But the reason why I'm drawing this 886, 786 zone right here as a target area is because typically when you see your 1272 and you find resistance here, this is where you go. If you find resistance at your 1414, this is where you go. If you find resistance anywhere in between, this is where you go. If you find resistance at the 1618, you look for the 886 to the 100 level, you know, or maybe at the best case scenario, the 1272. But this is where you would likely go. So if you were to do that, let's just play this game of pretend where you do go down there. Let's just see if that would make sense from a high to a low or a low to a high measurement. Hold on now. Let me delete this fib here. Delete, and put this down at the low. Come on, let's go. Come on. We're almost there. Hit it. Why? Dude, I hate this. Okay, there we go. Low to high. Look at that. Right to the 382. This is such a, if you've been watching my channel for a month, if you've been watching it for years, you know that this is a common dynamic here. Very bullish move. You pull back to your 382, you tip it, and then you run more. That's a very, very common thing. So the fact that you're here, this only actually strengthens my belief that you could go down as low as 0028 to 00239. At a minimum, at a bare minimum, we're expecting that you see something around 00337, okay? From the current price, I don't care how much higher you go, and I do believe you go higher first. But minimum drop from here is 31%. Maximum drop from here is 52%, let alone if it goes higher. Why would you buy here? Just wait. Wait to buy. It'll give you an opportunity. Even if it keeps growing day after day after day, it'll give you an opportunity. Nothing moves up in a straight line. And if we exceed my expectations, if we go even further than what I expect, this drop's going to be only more intense because of it, not less intense, okay? Typically, whenever you move at an uncontrolled pace, you get those repercussions pretty hard in your face there. I don't know if I have anything else that I want to say. I'm mainly talking about selling. I'm not talking about selling ZBCN. I'm just talking about it going down, it selling off, right? And if you're looking to buy, I'm looking to buy. I missed my chance, but I'm looking to buy now. I'm in the mood to buy. I'm just not going to buy here. I'm going to wait for 00337 or lower to buy. And if not, maybe we'll just have to wait for some time, consolidating like this or consolidating like this, however it is, and then it'll be obvious that we're moving up. But one way or another, this joyride is coming to an end. I don't think that we're at the absolute last stop now. I think we have a little bit more to go, but it will probably, by the end of today, either top off or early tomorrow top off, and then we'll start to move down. I got nothing else for you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Again, those targets that we're looking for, in case it was forgotten with all the other stuff that I said. I mean, you could just rewind the video, but I'll do it real quick. High to low here. The target that we're looking for is 005747 to 0065246. Something in this area here. That's the target area. When I say that's the target area, I mean you could tip this and then boom, you're done. You could go just above it and then boom, you're done. You could go even just above that and then boom, you're done. But once you hit this target area, you're going to consolidate. You're going to consolidate. You're going to sell off. You're going to consolidate. That's my expectation. That's the only kind of thing to expect when dealing with something that's literally since April 23rd, a whole month later here on May 26th, is up 7x. That's the only way to, and by the end of it, it'll actually be worth probably over 9x. Anyways, good job, ZBCN. Good job, Zebecans. Now go to sleep. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.